Hello children, let's do 31st RSPL 2 paper only. Find the mode of the following distribution of marks obtained by students in examination. So these are the marks. To find out, here they ask given mean is 53 and we have to find out mode. To find out mode, the highest frequency here is 29. So this will be F1. The previous one will be F0. The next one will be F1. And the lower limit, the modal class will be 60 to 80 because the highest frequency is 29. L will be 60. So first we'll find out mode and then find out median. So I've written here modal class, lower limit is 60, F0 21, F1 is 29, the highest one will be taking as F1, previous one as F0 and the next one will be F2. So formula for mode is this one. Trick to remember is remember 1 0 1 not 2 like that. So L here is 60 plus 29 minus 21, 2F1 2 into 29 minus F0 is 21 minus 17. Height of the class interval will be 20. Here you can see 20 minus 0 or throughout it is same. It is 20. Sixty plus 8 divided by 58 minus 38 into 20. So 60 plus 8 divided, it's an easy question. So 68. What is mode? We got it as 68. Given here mean is 53. We have to find out median by an empirical formula. So in this case, empirical relation, we need to find out median. So we have 3 median is equal to mode plus 2 mean. So 3 median equal to mode, here we got it as 68 plus 2 into 53. So median will be 68 plus 106 divided by this 3. So median will be 174 divided by 3. 3 5 times 8, 58. So median is 58. Using empirical formula, we got median and mode. 32nd, if tan theta plus sin theta is m, tan theta minus sin theta is n, show that m square minus n square equal to 4 root of m into n. Here we will solve LHS separately and RHS separately. We will prove that LHS is equal to RHS using these as m and n. So here written, first I will take LHS over here. LHS. So m square minus n square. It would be easy for us if we do it. You can even do like this one, m square whole square a plus b whole square formula also. You'll get the same answer. But this would be easier. M here is tan theta plus sin theta. Only m is this one. So plus tan theta minus sin theta. Then this is m plus n. I'll take tan theta plus sin theta minus, here it is bracket. Okay, I'll write it one more step, minus sin theta. So m plus n, m minus n. So you will get here, in this case this get cancelled, 2 tan theta. Here in this one, tan theta plus sin theta. First open the bracket, minus tan theta plus sin theta. So here in this bracket, tan and tan cancel. We get here 2 sine theta. So 2 tan theta into 2 sine theta. We get here 4 tan theta into sine theta. So let us make this as our LHS and we'll make it as equation 1, or you can just leave it as it is LHS. Now going on with RHS, here we need 4 root of mn. Here no formula, m into n, that's it. So 4 as it is, square root of m here is tan theta plus sine theta, n is tan theta minus sine theta. So as you can see here, it is a plus b, a minus b, tan square theta minus sine square theta. So here this one. Now when we look in, what we need is 4 tan theta sine theta. 4 is already there. We even have tan and sine. Do not make the mistake of cancelling the square and square root. They are not the whole square. They are individual square which cannot be cancelled with the square. And one more thing, minus sign is here. So whenever in trigonometry you come across this type of question where there are two same terms, they are into multiplication, here you have plus or minus sign, then reduce them to sine and cos, take LCM and you will get it. So we will reduce the sine square theta divided by cos square theta minus sine square theta by 1. So here LCM will be cos square theta and here sine square theta minus sine square theta into cos square theta. This one over here, square root. So take here sine square common out, sine square theta by cos square theta into 1 minus cos square theta. I have just pulled out sine square out, this cos as it is, root. So 4 square root of tan square theta and into, see we got here multiplication. So here now these are individual, no plus or minus sign, these get cancelled. So we have 4 tan theta into sine theta. What is this? RHS. So therefore LHS is equal to RHS, or you even write m square minus n square equal to 4 root m into n root. 33rd question. Two dies are numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and the second die, this is a twist in the question, otherwise the question is simple. Instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it has 1, 2, 3 and 3, 4 and 2. Imagine the 6 side of the die and these are the number. 3 is 2 times, 2 also 2 times. So we should treat them as an individual number, not mixing them collectively, taking it as 1, like 3 and 3 as 1 time. No, we have to make it. So later they are thrown and the sum of the numbers are noted. Find the probability of getting 7, sum as 7, sum is a perfect square. Okay, we'll do this part. For this, as I told you all, question number 33. Die 1 numbered 1 to 6. Die 2 it is 1 to 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 2. So complete this one. 1, 2, 3. This is my way of writing it. However you are comfortable. 1, 1, 1. So these are the possibilities of occurring. Then this I'll write 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 2, 2. I hope you all also have completed it. I have just taken 1 1, like 2 and 1, 3 and 1. Okay. Now total number of outcome here will be 36. Now we need to look for sum occurring is 7. So here they will not be in a diagonal or in order, because see these are repeating things. We'll have to look in over here. So sum occurring 7, 5, 1, then 5 and 2, 5 and 2, 6 and 1, anywhere else, 4 and 3, 4 and 3, that's it. Here we have one more, 4 and 3, check out clearly, that's it I feel, yes, fine. So how many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So total number of favorable outcome divided by total number of outcome. So that we get P of E 6 divided by 36, 1 divided by 6. For second one, probability of an event where sum is perfect square. So here 1 and 1, 1 plus 1 is 2. So it is not a perfect square. So neither this one. Here 3 plus 1, yes, we will check out this one. 3 plus 1, 3 plus 1 4, perfect square number. 4 plus 5 no, 2 plus 1 3 no, 1 plus 3 no, 2 plus 2, yes, this one pick up, not this one, not this one. 4 and 2 6 no, yes, this one. 2 and 2 4, yes, 3 plus 1, yes, 3 to 5. I'm just going on, so this part is a bit confusing, so be clear, not confusing, we might miss out something. 3 plus 3 is 6, so it is not 3 square, it's sum they are asking, so we are not going to take this part. Neither 3 and 3, no, this already we have done first part. 2 and 3, no. 4 plus 1, no, this one, no. Here 4, just 4 plus 4 is 8, not a square number. 4 and 2, no. 5 and 1, no. 2, 3, 5, 8. Okay, we got here, see. 5 plus 4, 9. 9 is a perfect square number. 5 and 2, no. 6 and 1, 7. 6 plus 2, 8. See this one also, perfect one. This also 6 plus 3 9, 6 plus 3 9, 6 plus 4 10, 6 plus 2 8. I hope we have covered everything. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So I got here 8. If at all I have missed out something, please do message, put it in a comment section. I am getting total number of outcome and favorable outcome as 8, 8 and 36. So 2 times, 9 times, so 2 by 9. If at all you find any other which have missed out, please let me know and put your comment in the comment section. 34th question, angle of elevation of top of a hill. Okay, top of a hill from the foot of the tower is 60 and angle of depression from top of the tower to the foot of the hill is 30 if tower is 50 meters high. So diagram here will be, see here children, there are two angles, that is 60 degree and 30 degree. For now I will draw one line here. First the distance between the tower and the, here I will draw hill, here I will draw hill here. So from the point, from the foot of the tower here, it will be to the top angle of elevation. So greater angle 60 degree, the greater here. So if I draw it this way, So greater angle, that part, that side will be the longest one, so hill will be taller compared to the tower. So here it is understood that hill is always, it will be taller than that of the tower. If they give you two towers or two poles where the angles are different and they did not mention that they are equal length, then this trick will help you. 60 and 30. So which side angle it is formed here? From this ground it is 60 degree here. So AB I will take it as hill. From here, from the foot tower I will draw here. See, it is 60 degree, sorry, 30. So it should be a smaller angle. I will take up to here. Okay, 30, this one. But this is not 30. Imagine you are standing on the tower. If I say CD is a tower, and if you look straight, this would be your horizontal line. When you look straight, horizontal, and when you look down, this will be your line of sight to the foot of the hill. So this angle will be 30 degree. We will have to mention this because this is 34th question, which is for 5 marks. So all the detailing have to be done before starting the question. So we need to mention, we have taken AB, hill of height h. So I'll take, this is what we have to find out. CD is tower, 50 meter. I hope you got it why I draw this one smaller. And then angle of elevation is from point D, so it is ADB, 60 degree. Angle of depression, actual angle of depression is C dash C and B, but we want into the triangle, so we take CBD. They are equal. Why? Reason is alternate angle, so we take CBD equal to 30. So remember, this is 5 marks question. This is must, you have to write the introductory part. Now moving on with this part here. First triangle, I will pull out, say A, B and D. This is 60 degree, this is height. So mention here in triangle ABD. So tan 60 equal to opposite AB by adjacent BD. So this is root 3. AB we have taken here, BD. BD will be BD up and root 3 down, H divided by root 3. Make this as equation 1. Then the other triangle will pull out. You can do it directly, not necessary as such. So here tan, again tan 30 is equal to this, we already know it is 50 meter. We'll put even here in the figure 50. So it is CD, opposite for 30, opposite by adjacent. 1 divided by root 3 equal to CD is 50 known, BD. So cross multiply, BD is equal to 50 root 3, equation 2. So we see here BD, both are equal to BD, LHS equal, so RHS will equate. Equating equation 1 and 2, we get H by root 3 equal to 50 root 3. Cross multiply H into 50 into 3. Height of the tower you will get it as 150 meter. That's it. They have not asked the distance. So they asked you find the height of the hill. Yeah, height of the hill we got H as, we had taken height H as 150, we got it. Height of the hill as H, so we got it as 150. 35th question. Here Ramya decided to organize a small party with 11 persons on her birthday. There is a small ground near to her home. She decided to arrange the party in this ground. She fixed the conical tent. So this is a conical tent in the ground which can accommodate 11 persons. So each person must have 4 square meters of space. For each person, 4 square meter space is required and 20 meter cube of air is required to breathe. Volume. Find the height of the conical tent. Here radius is not given. We have to find out height. So these are the key things over here. Area of each, there are number of person 11, area of each person gets is 4 meter square, and volume of air to breathe for each person. So how is a tent? Conical tent. So where are the person? On the ground. See, this is important. On the ground. They are on the ground. So the area required will be only onto the ground. So not on the top. Here this side it is the tent. So people will stay on the ground, which is a circular base. So total area for 11 person will be 4 into 11, and this area will be a circular area, so it will be pi r square equal to 44 meter square. Do we have r here? Okay, so r square equal to 44 into 7 by 22. From here I brought it. Cancel this one time, two time. R square equal to 14. So let me leave it r square as it is. If required, we'll pass the square root. Otherwise, we'll see how it works in the second part of the question. We need to find the height. See here we have a clue again for volume. Volume, total volume of air for 11 persons will be 11 into 20, so that is 220 meter cube. Volume of cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h equal to 220. So 1 by 3, 22 by 7. See r square only required. R square is here, so we'll put 14. We don't know height as it is 220. Now do the calculation. Cancel 2 times. So 220, all the numerator part bring it down into 2, 3 here, 1 time, 1 10 time, 5. So height here is 15 meter. So 5 marks question. Therefore height of conical tent, height of conical tent is equal to 15 meter. 36. 10th term from end of an AP is 11th term from the beginning. 10th term from end is the 11th term from the beginning. Its value is 55. That means 10th term from the end also is 55, because they both are same term. Is 11th term from the beginning, which will be both 15 or 55 only. A is given as 5. We have to find out common difference, n number of terms, and an. So we'll have to apply few things. And A10 from the end is 55. A11 from the beginning. So we will start with this, because here we have n and this 55 as well as A is there. So from beginning, A11 equal to A plus n minus 1 D. Here we will get our common difference. A11 is how much? 55. A is 5. 11 means 10. 11 minus 1 into D. So we get here 50 is equal to 10D. D is equal to 5. So we got here common difference as 5. Now to find N. So before that, we'll check this one. From the end, how this will help us check out. Now you already know here in the previous, the same paper I feel RSPL, to find the terms from the end, we have to just make D as minus 5. So A10 from the end is A. We don't know A, so that will be AN. For example, I'll just tell you, if it is A1, A2, A3 dash dash up to AN is AP. So now when we reverse it, it will be AN minus 1 dash dash, and it goes in. And D common difference, whatever D we got it here, we have to take it as minus D when we reverse it. Okay, this was a trick to find out the any term from the end. So now here AN has become A here for the reversed AP. So we can even write here reverse AP because it is from the end. So we get AN plus 9. D we got it as 5. So what I should take here? Minus. This they gave 55 equal to AN minus 45. So AN equal to 55 plus this, we got it as 100. I hope you all understood this, children. Straight from the beginning A1 to AN. Reversed it will be AN to, we are going ulta here. So nth term will become your first term. So next what we have to find out? N. So to find N, AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. Now we'll imagine we are going from the beginning itself. So because this AN, the last term from the beginning. So do not get confused. 5 marks question, 100. A here is 5 plus when you are going from the beginning plus 5. Then here we have 95 equal to n minus 1 into 5. 95 divided by 5. N minus 1 cancel 1 time, 9 time. So n equal to 19 plus 1, 20. So we have found all n, an and this. So you can just give a conclusion. Common difference equal to 5. Nth term equal to 100 and n here is 20. If you are able to find out with any other method also, it is well and good. Or question 36 or question. This is easy one. Which term of AP is will be minus 82 and is minus 100? Any term of AP, give reason for your answer. So first we'll assume will be minus 82. This is our AP. AN is minus 82. A is first term. D will be A2 minus of A1. So plus 7. D will be minus 5. Using AN formula, you for this year you have only on AN. So no SN formulas will be given to you. So practice questions based on AN only. Minus 82 and then first I have sent this 7 there, so it will be minus 82 plus 7 minus 75, n minus 1 minus 5. If you want you can multiply minus 5 and plus 5 and do it, but here I have sent 5 down, minus minus cancel. 15 n minus 1, so plus 1 n equal to 16. 16th term will be minus 82, and then in the second one they asked whether minus 100 will be any term. So we will assume that initially minus 100 is an nth term. So which term we will check out? An equal to a plus n minus 1d. So minus 100, same simplify. Here you get not a whole number, a natural number. So it is not minus 100. You write the conclusion. Minus 100 is not any term of the given AP. Since n should be a natural number, it cannot be a decimal fraction or a fraction. So n should be natural number in AP. So it is not the term of the given AP. Here we complete our RSPL2.